If you're already thinking that Townhall 18 is number 1, you're wrong. It's actually 10th. Many people would argue that Townhall 18 is the newest and greatest town hall. It has a nice blue and gold castle aesthetic, its glowing core and mechanical drawbridge give it a powerful living fortress presence, but what most players fail to see is the guardian sitting on top of the town hall. Trying to live in this thing is a nightmare. If you ever lived in a basement or apartment and have a noisy upstairs neighbor, you know exactly what I mean. This fat guardian would probably be stomping around everywhere. Not to mention you can't get in and out of your house as easily without having to open a whole drawbridge. Number 9. Townhalls 1 to 8. Do you know what's worse than living with a noisy upstairs neighbor? Living with hundreds of rodents, or in other words, living in this shack of a town hall. Townhalls 1 to 8 are by far the simplest town hall designs in all of Clash of Clans, which means that they're also the most run down compared to the more modern higher town halls. Sure, I guess they're somewhat calm and represent a humble abode, but still, I would not want to live here. I mean, do these houses even have AC or heating? Clash of Clans experiences many seasons, and a reliable house needs to be able to fend off all of these types of weather. Not to mention, these town halls are not unique. They all look like you're living in an ordinary townhouse in Brampton. Number 8. Townhall 9. Townhall 9 feels like we time traveled back to the 1600s where witches and goths were at an all-time high. Sure, this town hall ranked extremely high in What's Your Favorite Town Hall Says About You, but trying to live in this thing would probably be a nightmare, both figuratively and literally. Trying to live in this house is like trying to live in the Addams Family house. However, credit where credit is due, this is one of the only town halls that actually features a visible ladder to the roof. Interestingly enough, Townhall 9 belongs to an exclusive club. Out of all 18 levels, only Townhalls 9, 11, and 12 actually fly a flag. Despite the accessibility to the roof, Townhall 9 shares an annoying feature with Townhall 18, a drawbridge which is impractical. And again, at Townhall 9, you undeniably have one of the coolest looking bases on the map, but unless your idea of cozy involves sleeping on a cold stone slab surrounded by flickering candles, probably better off moving somewhere with a bit more sunlight. Number 7. Townhall 10. Townhall 10 is an interesting middle ground. It attempts to bridge the gap between the extensive luxury of Townhall 11 and the dark emo intensity of Townhall 9. However, it leans a bit hard into the extreme category. I mean, having a literal lava cast pouring down the side of your home feels a little bit of an architectural overkill. And here we go again. Why is there another drawbridge and a moat? We've already established how impractical these are for everyday life. Unlike other town halls, you can't even attempt to squeeze through a side window for a quick exit, unless your goal is to leap directly into a pit of fire. Speaking of which, the active lava is a massive fire hazard waiting to happen. Forget about getting your security deposit back when the walls are constantly oozing 2000-degree liquid stone. Lava aside though, I can somewhat see the appeal of living in this monstrosity. Compared to its predecessors, Townhall 10 actually feels spacious. You've upgraded to 2 fortified castle towers instead of the single one found at Townhall 9, and the exterior red and gold palette gives it a nice look that matches with its walls. I can't say the same about some of the other town halls. Number 6. Townhall 11. Boy oh boy, is Townhall 11 a beauty. Undeniably, this is one of the top 3 town hall designs out there. The color scheme is unmatched, the transition from the lava and brimstone of the previous level to this elegant ivory white stone and marble is a breath of fresh air. Also, the architectural upgrades here are incredible. You finally have multiple balconies, and finally, this is the first town hall in a while that doesn't have a drawbridge. Townhall 11 also features one of those rare flags that we've mentioned earlier, a detail you only see on 3 of the 18 total levels. It feels sturdy, expensive, and exclusive. So you might be wondering, if I'm glazing this town hall so much, why is it only sitting in the 6th spot? Well, take a solid look at the top of the building. What do you see? Yep, a giant hole. I don't know if I'm missing something, but come on. This would have been my number 1 pick immediately if there were just a solid roof. This place would be an absolute dream in the summer. Great ventilation, natural light, and a view of the stars. But as soon as the rain starts pouring in or the snow starts piling up, it's game over. Pack your bags and get ready to upgrade. Number 5. Townhalls 12 to 13. I know, I promised I'd stop combining levels. It's just that Townhall 12 and 13 have always felt like 2 sides of the same coin. Townhalls 12 and 13 are near the middle in terms of Clash of Clans progression, and they're also near the middle of the livability tier list. These halls aren't necessarily bad places to live in. For starters, we finally moved past the drawbridge obsession. Both designs feature solid ground level foundations and a sophisticated blue and gold aesthetic that looks much more modern mansion and much less haunted castle. But each one comes with its own set of industrial hazards. Townhall 12. The entire building is basically a giant Tesla coil disguised as a house. You never know when you might be zapped with a few hundred volts just for touching the doorknob. Townhall 13. While Townhall 12 is buzzing with energy, Townhall 13 is just cold. It feels like every surface is made of enchanted permafrost, and the AC is always gonna be on no matter the season. Number 4, Townhall 16. Okay, where do I even start with this one? How about at the bottom? Specifically at the bottom of its massive 12-step red carpet staircase. Like, come on, bro. What Townhall needs a literal flight of stairs just to reach the front door? You low-key need to be hitting legs every single day just to get in and out of your house. Another thing we can't overlook is the sheer amount of roots going through the foundation. I know the theme is nature, but having this many thick roots snaking through your walls surely can be a good thing for the resale value. But Townhall 16 isn't all bad. It didn't earn the number 4 spot for nothing. It features an insanely unique sunbeam defense, a nice color palette that makes the whole building look like it's glowing from the inside out, and it's probably the ultimate eco-friendly mansion, as long as you don't mind the occasional tree branch growing through your bedsheets. Number 3, Townhall 14. What? Townhall 14? How? Why is it in the top 3? I know, you have so many questions, but let me just answer them with a video of the Townhall interior. Yes, a Townhall interior. For the first time, this is the only Townhall I don't have to AI a photo for, because this time the Townhall has a complete tour of its inside, and that automatically places it in the top 3, because we can classify everything based on what we see and not just assumptions. Based on the look inside, the interior architecture is elite, leaning into a lush, ancient jungle theme, featuring a literal indoor jungle waterfall that likely provides some of the best white noise for sleeping in the entire village, and a secret room within the town hall, including hidden treasure chambers for all of your loot, plus a massive dragon fossil dramatically suspended from the ceiling. This town hall really does have it all. It feels lived in, functional, and incredibly high end. The only reason it isn't taking the number 1 spot is a practical one. Much like Townhall 16, the indoor jungle vibe is a maintenance nightmare. Between the open waterfall and the dense foliage, the humidity levels would be through the roof. Number 2, Townhall 15. Now, Townhall 15 is one of those rare designs where I genuinely struggled to find anything to criticize. The aesthetic is incredibly cohesive. Other than the return of the dramatic staircase, which is only 8 steps this time, thankfully, it features everything someone could ask for in a luxury fortress. What really sets this one apart is the incredible attention to detail. It manages to balance a high-end magic aesthetic with a truly practical security system. Unlike the lower levels, the roof is completely solid and weatherproof. The doorway is finally free from those clunky high-maintenance drawbridges, and best of all, the house is entirely free from the pests and invasive plants that ruined the rankings of Townhall 14 and 16. It's clean, it's magical, and it's actually livable. Number 1, Townhall 17. Townhall 17. Yes, I know, what a turn of events. In my What Your Favorite Townhall Says About You video, I said this townhall dishonors the Eagle artillery, but now I looked at it in a different light. I think it honors the Eagle much more than any of the other townhalls by merging with it. This means it wouldn't just have the heaviest artillery and defense system out of all the townhalls, it would also have a nice statue representation. And what most people don't see is it actually has 2 eagles. One is proudly displayed at the front of the town hall, and another one is actually embedded right into the weapon itself. In terms of livability, this town hall exceeds all of its predecessors and successors. For starters, it's a relief for your legs. It only has 5 stairs compared to the mountain you have to climb at Townhall 16 and 15. It has no clunky drawbridge to maintain, a rock-solid security system, and most importantly, no invasive plants or mold to worry about. It's the perfect blend of high-tech defense and amazing luxury. It's clean, it's powerful, and it's the undisputed king of the mountain.